Hey guys, Ben here from Wings Fitness. In this video we're going to talk about the Achilles tendon strengthening. So things you can do if you maybe have got a bit of pain down the Achilles, tendinopathy, tendinitis or something. Tendinitis means inflammation, so any pain in and around your Achilles, this should be quite useful for. Okay, so one of the things we don't want to do with the Achilles is stretch it too much. Okay, we're going to stretch around the muscles around, and we're going to do some myofascial release around the Achilles. We're not actually going to stretch the Achilles. Common misconception of people who have got pain in there is that they need to stretch it. So first of all, what it is very strong, should be very strong piece of it's fascial ligaments that goes from the heel and up, and it kind of joins into your calf. Okay, so goes from the muscle down onto the bone. It is very strong when you pull it this way. Okay, imagine duct tape. If you're pulling it that way, it's very strong. If you twist it, then you start doing damage to it. So one of the first things we want to make sure is when we're running, that we're not running with our feet turned out to the sides, because if we're running like or walking like a duck, when we're doing that, if you watch from the back, I could actually be twisting the Achilles. So we don't want to be walking or skipping. Maybe you've got a lot of skipping, which is why I'm doing this video. For somebody who is doing a bit too much skipping, that could be a reason as well. So it can be just an overuse injury. You've just used it a bit too much and it's got sore. If that's the case, then the first thing you can do is, with your lacrosse ball, you can just roll the ball around the bottom of the foot. And the reason we're doing this is just to release some of the tension off the Achilles in the first place. So you're going to go set your clock 1 minute, pin your heel down, and then roll across the ball of the top of the foot where the bones are, and you're just rolling across like that, pivoting. And you'll find some sore bits in there, and that's okay. You can just kind of push into those. It's quite a nice one to do. Then we're going to go up and down the arch of the foot. So move on to the arch of the foot, and we're going to do about a minute or so in here as well. Now, this is also a nice one if you've got a bit of plantar fasciitis, which is inflammation in the arch as well. You can also do this one. Now, don't go too hard with this. If it's feeling really, really painful, then just kind of do it fairly gently. Okay. Once you're done with that, then we're going to go around the heel. Okay, so around this area here. So you're just kind of going, chiseling around here. So you can pivot and hold on to there. Pin your toe down to the ground and just get onto that bit. This is also a nice one if you've got tight hamstrings. It will help release your hamstrings, or at least help you touch the floor. And then just go all over the foot, wherever you want to go. And I say the reason we're doing this is just to feed some slack towards that Achilles. Okay, so all over, not always targeting where the source of the pain is, you're just targeting the areas around it and feeding some more slack to it. Once you're done with that, then we can start getting into the actual Achilles. You can smack and twist. Okay, so smack the ball, twist. You're trying to free up the skin around the Achilles here. You might get some really particularly sore bits along that bone there, so you can really get into there and just push. It'll be quite painful. You can also just get your fingers in there if you don't have a ball, which is really quite good as well. And we're just trying to get everything free and moving. Okay, make sure you're hydrating a lot as well. Feeding, if you're dehydrated and your tissues are dehydrated and you're doing a lot of running and stuff on dehydrated tissues, then they won't slide. Surfaces won't slide as well. So we want to make sure we're hydrated and we've got all the adhesions out of here. So you just spend a bit of time working on that one. It's quite easy to do this when you're sat in front of the sofa or something as well. Once you've done that side, it's a bit more awkward, but you can do the other side as well. You can press down here and you can get onto this one. And it's a little bit trickier, but you can do it. You can also put 2 of these in a sock and then roll it's a little bit easier to roll. Next thing we've got is with the foam roller, so it's just rolling up and down here. If you want a bit more pressure, you can roll across as well, and really take your time and get in there. So do little scrubbing motions up and down, left and right. Up and down, left and right. And I'm getting a bit of pain actually on this left side, so this is actually quite good for me as well. I've been doing a lot of running recently, so we can get across there. And you're working your way all the way up to the chunky part of the muscle. So don't just stay where the pain is, work up and feed into there as well. Okay, so that's the mobility stuff that you can do, and that can be quite nice for a bit of pain relief. The strengthening stuff that you're going to do is more, you're going to need like a little ledge or a step like this, and you're going to hold on here, push up, hold at the top, and then lower down under control. And we're going to do 15. 2, hold, and back down. So this is eccentric strength. So the eccentric is the lowering part. 3, 4. If this is too painful, you can do 2 at a time. It might feel a bit painful, and it might feel even a bit counterintuitive, but all the research shows that this kind of strengthening will actually decrease the pain and prevent it from happening again in the future. So this is the way forward on the Achilles. We're about 7 there. It's getting pretty tough. So 9. I'm going to just use my other foot a little bit to take some pressure off. 10. 12. Bloody website. Web here. Slides up. This one. 15. Okay. And that's pretty sore. Okay. So I'm just going to also make sure you warm up as well. So make sure you do a little run, or you, if you can, or do a little walk or something just to warm it up. Okay, do the same on the other side, so another 15 on the other side, which we're going to do now. Just might as well do both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that is, it's pretty hard. So I'm actually going to just foam roll this one again, because it actually feels like my calf is about to cramp. So I'm going to get on that foam roller and just release that off again in the calf where I feel it. And something I like to do on here is just flex my toe, so I'm getting that muscle fired up in there, and across, roll across again. Okay, if you feel up for it, you could do that again, and recommend trying to do this at least twice a day. For you're going to have to do it for a good couple of weeks before this goes, if it's quite bad. But do it, at the first sign of anything coming back, and try and just take it easy on the Achilles. If you're in a running program like I am at the moment and my Achilles is flaring up, then I will just not go necessarily as hard for the run. Or if you're skipping a lot, you don't just try and do something else, which is that repetitive movement on the Achilles. Okay, and make sure those feet are facing the right way. That's more of a conscious thing. You just got to correct where your foot is when you're walking about, really. Okay, hope that helps. If you have any other problems or comments, please leave them below. Cheers.